It's a really painful thing when you've had a change of heart, a conversion experience, and found a new faith, and that in a way becomes a distancing thing with a spouse who just doesn't share that experience.
Yeah, it's a spiritual mismatch,
Right.
or what they used to call unequally yoked, right? And it's the experience that's really heartbreaking, because this is now something that you prize deeply,
Right.
down in the very core of who you are, and your spouse isn't sharing
Yeah,
it.
and here it is, this amazingly happy thing, but it produces something that it's really painful, a little bit of a disconnect.
So let's get practical
Yeah.
about what can you do if you're in a marriage that is a spiritual
Yeah,
mismatch.
one thing you don't want to do is become an extremely aggressive converting presence, because that is distancing even more.
Absolutely, and often so off-putting that the person
Yeah.
would actually do just about anything to
Yeah.
avoid a spiritual conversation with you, the very opposite of what you
Letting
want.
your life speak is better than letting your words speak at a time like that. And, you know, there's a lot of patience and often a lot of prayer that goes on behind the scenes. Just those unaudible but deeply felt prayers that surround that person you love in their own journey.
Right, and if there's children in your marriage as well, this is a sensitive issue, because it obviously is going to impact maybe some activities that you want to do with them and how you raise them. It's so important to respect your spouse, even
Right.
though some of the most deeply held values that you don't have in common, that you still respect one another in the context of that. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, and here's the thing. There are so many good things that you can model, that you can really, in your new faith, you can really become contagious. But it's so easy for that to transform in an ugly direction if you get really wordy with that.
Zealous and
Right.
come on too strong.
Exactly.
So just be sensitive to that issue. Live out your faith, and
Yeah.
how did you put it? That let your life be the
Yeah,
message.
your life instead of your words.
Right.